Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today we're doing some more updates regarding the Ethan Klein copyright infringement lawsuits he filed against Frogan, Denims, and Caseytron. Also want to quickly say this before we get into today's content. My apologies for yesterday's video being a little wonky. Apparently I uploaded the same clip twice in a row, so it was kind of like deja vu. People in the comment section were like, wait a second, am I having a stroke or something? No, you weren't. It was actually my wife who went in and trimmed the clip and properly filtered out yesterday's video. So W Straub, W Rev Wife, good stuff. But anyways, let's get into the situation for today involving Ethan Klein. Now, we can't talk about any of these lawsuits without talking about Hasan Piker. Never liked her. Well, he is someone who's been, in the trenches, right? Dealing with his biggest, strongest orbiters, feeling the wrath of Ethan Klein, facing these lawsuits, and he's been doing a lot, including calling himself Superman. Yup, this man, as we talked about very recently, compared himself to James Gunn's Superman, because apparently they have something in common. Now, of course, apparently Variety made an article, another fluff piece about this man, talking about Hasan and saying he's the next Superman of the left. I literally cannot believe this. Like, fiction is worse than reality at this point. But he would also talk about being in the Time 100 creators list. Yup. And he would say this is somehow terrorism insurance. Listen to this clip.
I got some crazy stuff going on. We have merch day today. I did times 100 last night, which I like to call terrorism insurance, because these kinds of, like, when reporters want to like write positive stories about me or put me in like lists like this, I'm like, oh, thank you. This will make the people that constantly cynically claim that I'm a terrorist look even dumber.
Ladies and gentlemen, the left Superman. That's all I have to say. Completely ridiculous. Now, let's go back to the lawsuits from Ethan Klein. Of course, again, it's against Frogan, Denims, and Caseytron. So, like I said, it's a national pastime at this point. We gotta check in on the GoFundMe campaigns of these three individuals, beginning with the two-time rising Twitch star, Frogan, the Froganator. Well, what's she been up to? Well, this. Every time she tweets, it gets absolutely blasted. Now, understand this. She sent this tweet yesterday, and she has 65,000 followers, and she got 17 likes in the last 24 hours. 17 likes. And everyone's just making fun of her. It's actually pretty... It's pretty brutal. I don't know what they said here. It must have been pretty devastating, because it's not available anymore. But here's the GoFundMe. She has not cracked 35,000 yet. After 800 donations, she's at 17% of her $200,000 goal. Amazing. Keep it up, Frogan. Keep doing the good work and providing us more content, because you cannot fund this lawsuit if you even, well, unless Hasan Piker comes in and, like, you know, finishes the goal or something. But anyways, Caseytron is the next one. She's taken many breaks from calling people incels, making fun of Christians, doing a lot of ridiculous stuff to try to get attention. It's not working, because apparently her GoFundMe is still sitting at 43,000. Now, Frogan is kind of the dark horse of this entire situation, where she was actually someone who bursted into the lead and now is kind of holding on very tightly, but she hit like 42,000 out of the 100,000 goal like 2 weeks ago, and she's just been stuck ever since. I guess going on stream and crying and talking about incels and also like playing copyrighted music and like doing all that stuff, it's not really working out the way she intended. But anyways, next up, the big star, Denims, who we're going to talk about for a little bit here. Denims is someone who's been doing her best. She's been trying really hard, including trying to get some more donations on her GoFundMe by making salacious pics with Hitler. You literally can't make this stuff up, guys. Well, it kind of worked, I guess. She's up to $39,000 on her GoFundMe, which, you know, she's a long ways away. That's $61,000 away from her goal, but I guess getting a couple $100 over the past couple of days has really boosted her. She's getting close to Caseytron. Imagine falling behind Caseytron. But anyways, I would make jokes about super thanks and all that stuff, but you guys get the drill, right? You just keep enabling me. Anyways, all right, so in one of her promotional pieces, trying to show off her GoFundMe, she said the Ethan Klein lawsuit is frivolous. Frivolous. But recently, this is the big update, Denims and Ethan's lawyers both seem to be in agreement that unmasking the H3 snark mods is warranted and should be expedited. So this frivolous lawsuit apparently is something that is so frivolous that Ethan and Denims and of course their attorneys can agree that some of the mods from the H3 snark subreddit need to be unmasked. And good luck to them, because we've unmasked a couple of the people involved with this H3 snark subreddit, and man, all unemployed every single time. It's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, that is the latest here. So you can see generally a bad sign for those being subpoenaed when both opposing parties agree that expedited discovery to unmask them is warranted. Good luck to the people on the H3 snark subreddit. And in case you don't know what a snark subreddit is, it's basically a hater subreddit, okay? Their only goal is to harass people like Ethan, his family, what have you. I cannot believe such a subreddit is allowed to exist, especially when the rules on Reddit are very clear. You can't harass people. And the entire subreddit is dedicated to harassing Ethan Klein and his family. Unreal. But of course, as you can see from this tweet as well, Ethan Klein officially asked judge for permission to subpoena Reddit and Discord for the identities of the H3 snark mods. And with Denims' approval and her counsel, yeah, that's moving forward. This is insane and very warranted. Good luck to all the weirdos who were running these snark pages, who were harassing Ethan, encouraging people to make false CPS calls on his family. Yeah, good luck. You're going to be unmasked, and I hope you have nothing to hide, because this is going to be brutal. It's going to be real brutal, ladies and gentlemen. But here's the official paperwork. But let's look at some of the replies to the original tweet here. This person saying, one of the Reddit mods is going to be a fat, middle-aged, balding man who thinks he's a woman. Yeah. Yep. I bet that's going to happen, actually. Yep, exactly. Here's another one saying she's definitely spreading something. What is the opposite of wealth at Grok? And Grok, the AI system on Twitter, says, poverty. If she's spreading that instead of wealth, this lawsuit sounds like a fast track to even AI is roasting Denims. Oh my lord. This is crazy. W Grok. Also, did you guys hear about the Grok AI waifu that Elon Musk created? I talked about it on the alt channel, but yeah, there's an AI waifu system on Twitter. It costs a lot. I don't know what the exact number is, but it's a lot of money per month, and people are lining up because apparently AI waifus, well, people really like that. But yeah, that's the situation, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in today. We're going to get some more updates regarding this lawsuit and plenty more things to come. I'm sure of it. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.